Good afternoon everyone, welcome and thank you for joining us wherever you are in the world today at our Postgraduate Open event, talking all things postgraduate study at Keel. So let's start with some introductions. Hi, my name's Lauren, I'm the Postgraduate Marketing Manager here at Keel, and I'm thrilled to be joined by our Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Mark Ormrod. Mark, thank you and welcome to our Postgraduate Open event.
Bye.
Thank you. So the virtual session is going to last for half an hour today, and here's what you can expect. So I'll be shortly handing over to Mark for our Welcome to Keel talk, and then we have a student Q&A where some of our lovely postgraduate students will be joining me here on the sofa. After this, you can virtually access your academic sessions and join our marketplace, both running from 12:30 till 2 today, where you can speak to Keel support teams to find out more about the additional services we offer alongside your postgraduate studies. And don't forget to take a look at our campus on our beautiful virtual tour as well. However, it is a little bit rainy here in the UK today, so hope it's nicer where you are. So without further ado, Mark, I'll pass over to you to virtually welcome our guests to Keel and our Postgraduate Open event.
Okay, thank you very much, Lauren. So, as Lauren said, I'm Mark Ormrod. I'm Deputy Vice Chancellor and Provost here at Keel. It's a great pleasure to have the opportunity to say a few words to you at our Open Day today. I'm conscious that we've got people from a wide range of backgrounds joining us today, and this event is very much aimed at a broad audience of prospective postgraduate students, in particular from international markets. So we've got students from all around the world, therefore at different times of the day. So I'm just going to say a little bit about Keel University, why it's a great university for postgraduate study. I'll say a little bit about the benefits of postgraduate study, but I think far better to hear that from two of our current postgraduate students who are going to say a little bit about their postgraduate study at Keel. So deciding which university to go to do a postgraduate degree and which postgraduate degree to do and what's the right experience for you is a really important decision. And so I'll just say a little bit about Keel. Keel was founded in 1949, 77 years ago, just after the Second World War. And it's the first university in the United Kingdom founded in the 20th century. And it was founded with a very different mission from universities that had gone before it. In many ways, Keel is actually quite similar now to what it was then in terms of its mission, but it's grown massively, and particularly over the last decade, we've seen a big increase in our overall student population, both undergraduate students and our postgraduate community, and also in the number of international students. And that reflects that Keel is very much a global and an international university, and it's a very diverse and thriving university. Keel is a campus-based university, and this is a picture of our campus. It's a really beautiful campus. Keel's a broad-based university and it's a research-led university, and we'd class it as being a medium-sized university, but it has got a very large campus. But at the heart of that campus is a compact core for academic study, for social life, whilst also having lots of space to relax. Overall, I think you could describe it as being a vibrant campus, and like a small town. We've got over 15,000 students now at Keel, over 2,000 members of staff, but we've also got a very good library, we've got shops, we've got sports facilities, cafes, GP surgery, pharmacy on campus, and there's lots of study space, both slightly more formal study space and informal study space. We put a lot of effort into that over the last few years. We're also, on the campus, is home to a very large science and innovation park, which has over 50 businesses based on the campus. That also adds to the vibrancy of the campus, as does having a hotel on campus. One area I'll just mention briefly is environmental sustainability. Keel is very much a leader in sustainability, and the university embeds sustainability into its research, its education, and all of its campus and operations, including the Science Innovation Park. We were Global Sustainability Institution of the Year in 2021, and we have on our campus a renewable energy park that generates over half of our campus electricity needs, and the campus is very much a living laboratory for environmental technology. One thing I want to mention is league tables, and this year Keel's risen significantly in 3 prestigious national university league tables, and it's firmly embedded in just outside the top 40 or well into the top 50 in each of those 3 league tables. It actually ranks 43rd in each of the Guardian University Guide, the Sunday Times Good University Guide, and the Daily Mail University Guide. And all 3 of those league tables assess the university's performance and those of all UK universities on a range of factors, including the quality of the research, the graduate prospects, the student experience, the teaching excellence. Another thing I want to talk about is that Keel is a research-led university, and so we've got excellence in both teaching and research, and we have a reputation for excellence in both of those areas, and at the same time for providing a really high quality student experience. The teaching, and particularly at postgraduate level, is very much research-led, reflecting that we are a research-led university. 80% of our research is classified as being world-leading or internationally excellent. And we're one of 15 universities that could claim to have significant research intensity, whilst at the same time also being gold in the teaching excellence framework. And we were awarded gold in that framework in 2023, and also the only other time it's been run in the UK in 2017. So we're one of only 15 universities that have gold or double gold in that respect. Research is important. It informs the curriculum. You do a final year or a dissertation project that is very much research led, so it links directly to our research, whether that's in global health, the climate crisis, whether it's in business, whether it's in social inclusion. And this slide, I won't spend much more time talking about it, but it does reflect that we have research that is genuinely world leading at Keel, but it also has significant impact as well, and that impact is really important. That our research, it's not just about the quality of it, but it's the impact that it has looking at global challenges. And so now, I'm now going to say a little bit about teaching. Postgraduate courses, the taught postgraduate courses have a significant teaching element as well as a significant amount of independent study research projects. We've seen a big growth in our postgraduate population at Keel in recent years, with strong demand for many of our courses. We've expanded the portfolio significantly across all of our areas of academic provision, with a lot of new programs in, for example, business and management, like international business, business analytics, financial technology, supply chain, in computer science, in AI and data science, in cybersecurity, going to life sciences, in biomedical sciences and bioengineering, pharmacology, new course in forensic science that's really recruiting well, in environmental sustainability and green technology, renewable energy, a very strong course in public health, physiotherapy, radiography, and so on, as well as in the social sciences, in education, international relations, and psychology. And we've invested a lot in our teaching facilities to really have state-of-the-art teaching facilities in, for example, the natural sciences, the central science laboratories, and the David Attenborough laboratories, in health, our new healthcare skills and simulation suite, and forensic science, our crime scene simulation house for our forensic science students. I think many of the reasons for doing postgraduate study is around the enhanced employment prospects by doing a postgraduate degree. And not only do students at Keel rate their student experience very highly in terms of the National Student Satisfaction or National Student Survey with very high levels of satisfaction, Student Crowd Survey where we were ranked the best university in the UK, but also we're ranked in the top 15 for graduate employability, and we've put a lot of effort into redesigning our postgraduate courses to make sure they're employer-led with strong employability skills, with placement opportunity for all of our students. And that's really important when you think about doing postgraduate study in terms of the benefits it brings in terms of increasing your employability and the quality of the job that you can get. And the final thing I'm going to say, and I think you'll hear more from our 2 postgraduate students on this, is about the Keel community. I've been at Keel for many years. And one of the reasons that I've stayed at Keel for that long is because of the very strong sense of community at Keel. Very friendly, very supportive, very approachable community. Really good students, really supportive students who really strong network, but also really good staff, both in the academic community and in professional services, in student services. And that's really important. To really diverse, really inclusive university, and a very friendly and supportive campus environment. So if you come to Keel, which I hope you do, to do a postgraduate study, you'll be part of an academic community that really works to value the experience of a postgraduate student, make that a really good one, and at the same time also prepares postgraduate students for life after university, whether you're doing business and management and project management, whether you're in public health or something like biomedical sciences or biomedical engineering. And so I think the final thing I'd say around that is that we have fantastic student support services at Keel, second to none, I would say, in the sector. So really supportive, whether you're coming from the UK or whether you're coming from as an international student coming to the UK to study for the first time. Really supportive environment. So that's what I'm going to say. I hope today is a really good day for you and really helps inform your decision about what type of degree you want to do as a postgraduate and where you want to study it, and it is an important decision, so really do your research, but I hope that we do see you at Keel. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to hand over now to our two students who will talk directly about their experience at Keel. So thank you.
Thank you, Mark, for your time this morning. We're just going to get into our student Q&A shortly. We're getting that set up now. I just wanted to highlight a few ways that you can enhance your experience while studying with us at postgraduate level. So we're proud to introduce PG placements across a suite of 23 programmes in Keel Business School, Law and Computer Science. If you choose the With PG placement route, you will complete a 6 to 12 month placement after the taught element of your programme. Mark touched on this earlier. We know that experience in industry is a key driving factor for our postgrad students and setting you up for when you leave us. So this is a welcome addition to our portfolio. You can also choose to live with us on campus, and we have a guaranteed accommodation offer for students joining us in September 2026. You must make Keel your firm choice and apply for accommodation by the 30th of June for September 2026 entry to get that accommodation guarantee. Our campus offers all the essentials for student life, including Students' Union, KPA, Keel Postgraduate Association, we'll get onto that shortly, GP, pharmacy, co-op, post office, library, Greggs, I'm just going to take a moment for Greggs, also Starbucks and Costa for all your caffeine needs, so really have got everything in one place for you to explore and enjoy. We also care deeply about how you're supported and have a dedicated student support team and space on campus that covers a varied range of needs. Mark touched on this earlier, like we really care about you. From counselling to mental health or financial support, we have a one-stop shop in our student services to support you while you're studying with us here at Keel. So the KPA. We're so proud of the KPA, and it's a dedicated space for postgraduate students on campus. Think cosy, calming vibes, a place to go and meet other postgraduate students. And it also has specific events just for PG students. And you can go and have a community feel and aspect there, and it also does a mean sandwich. So we also want to make sure that you have the right financial support as well. The details on the slide here are for our postgraduate global scholarship. Just a caveat here, this is for international students only, based on undergraduate achievement and attainment there. If you are a UK student listening to this, please just head to our postgraduate funding web pages for all details about financial support. We're here to support you in that as well. And that leads me very nice onto our student Q&A session. So welcome to our lovely postgraduate students. I've got with me today Harushi and Oluwafarami. Hi everyone, thank you for being here today. Let's get this going then. If we could start by just introducing yourselves, telling us where you're from and what you study at Keel. I'll go to you first, Harushi.
Yeah. Hi Lauren, I'm Hiroshi Vasundara from Sri Lanka, and I'm currently doing my Masters in Law in International, Commercial and Business Law.
And I'm Oluwafemi Ajayi, and I'm Nigerian. I'm currently taking my master's degree in digital marketing here at Keele University.
Fab, thank you both. So Harushi, I'm going to come to you first, lovely. What made you choose Keel specifically for postgraduate study?
I chose Keel because of its strong global reputation. Its focus on both teaching and research really made me confident about the quality and the international recognition of my education. I completed my bachelor's degree in law and wanted to expand my career both as an attorney and a company secretary. But it's quite rare to find a degree where two different streams combine together, like business and law. So this program really stood out to me. So yeah, that's why I chose this program, and it's while I was studying here.
I love that. Thank you, Harushi. So, Oluwafemi, I'm going to come to you, lovely. How did you find settling into life at Keel, especially if this was your first time studying in the UK?
I think it was very smooth. One of my concerns coming into the UK was finding my community and finding like a place where I feel at home, feel welcome, feel loved and accepted. And I think prior to coming into Keel in itself and coming to the UK, I did some of my research, and one good thing was that I found that some of my lecturers were actually African. I think it gave some sort of relief. I said, okay, I'm going into the right place. And then coming into, Keel in itself, meeting the staffs and students and asking for questions and receiving the help that I need, just solidified everything for me. So it was smooth sailing.
Oh, we're a friendly bunch, aren't we?
Yeah,
We
you
try
are.
to be lovely, don't we? Thank you. And okay, Oluwafemi, I'm going to come back to you on this one, sweet. As a postgraduate student, what facilities on campus do you use the most? Where do you go? What do you do?
Great question. I think I have three particularly.
Go for it.
I love the library.
Yeah.
I love the KPA. And then the Keel I have, right? I think for the KPA, it's such a beautiful place to feel, community, to feel welcomed and all of that. It's a cozy, and let's not forget that you get free hot drinks on Mondays at the KPA, and then a great discount on food on Mondays. It's a place where you can meet your community and find your community. And speaking of the Keel app, it's like one stop for everything. You find the maps, student services, events. It's everything in one. Yeah,
Love that. I think the KPA has got like the cozy vibes you want in winter,
yeah,
but it's also kind of buzzing in summer.
Oh
We
yeah.
go with both, don't we, lovely? Thank you for that. Harushi, talk to me now, lovely, about life beyond campus. So what do you do in our local area? Where do you go, and what would you go and do at a weekend?
I enjoy exploring nature and also the local area. I often go to Henley Park or go to Cineworld to watch movies and sometimes shop around the Potteries area. And I have been to beautiful places like the Peak District, Monkey Forest and Trentham Gardens. And I love trying different food, especially Asian food from home. So I regularly go to places like that. So every time when I'm going around, and it's every scene is beautiful inside the campus and also the local area. And as public transport and railway stations are nearby, we can go to much bigger cities like Birmingham and Manchester. I sometimes go to Birmingham to go to my temple for relaxation and peace of mind.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you. Yeah, really easy commutable links as well, haven't we, here as well as that beautiful campus as well. Thank you. Obviously, you're both working now, but do either of you work alongside your postgraduate studies as well? And just explain what you're doing today for us, lovely.
According to immigration rules, students can work up to 20 hours per week. So in Keele University, I'm currently working as a student ambassador. And Keele offers good on-campus and local part-time jobs for students. And rather than that, I got an opportunity to work for the KFC too. So balancing work and studies, normally what I do is planning my week in advance, prioritizing assignments, and also balancing my shifts, like to don't get clash with my studies. That's what I do.
And just like Hiroshi, I also am a content student ambassador here at Keele University. And beyond that, when I'm not, being a digital marketing strategist or studying, I like to make cool drinks at night. So I work at Hilton as, a bar assistant, and it's pretty good. And like she said, it's all about balancing and making sure that you got your schedule right.
Yeah, love that. Organisation.
Yeah.
We're all about that, lovely, aren't we? Thank you. Harushi, I'm going to come to you. Do you live on campus?
I live off campus, but because the public transport is good and affordable, it's okay to come to the university daily, and students can use rail cards,
Yeah.
Keel bus passes, or smart adult cards, so commuting is easy. But there are my friends who are live on campus, and they share their experiences with me. They say it's quite good and enjoyable.
Interesting.
The thing is, when it comes to on-campus accommodation, university offers many opportunities, like offers options to students according to how many people you can live with and what is your budget. Based on that, you can select whatever you want. And even though I live off campus, I still try to join with the societies and clubs. I always come to the student gatherings, social gatherings, meet and greets. So I make new friends.
Yeah,
I love that.
absolutely.
Thank you. Olawaframi,
Yeah.
Mark and I have touched on this morning about how we really pride ourselves on our support, but it's a little bit different hearing it from a member of staff.
Yeah.
How have you felt supported during your postgraduate journey?
Very well, awesome. I think I'll speak as also a student representative
Yeah.
for my course at digital marketing.
So if people listening, they don't know what that is, just explain to us what a student rep is, please.
Okay,
Lovely.
being
Yeah.
a student representative is just being somewhat like, you know, a go-to for your course to the students' body, like the student union and the KPM team and the student union team.
Yeah.
So standing in gap between, you know, the SU team and then your department, tendering, you know, your thoughts, your opinions, your concerns and things like that. So that's what I do. And it's been really awesome to see how, you know, the student union team are putting in so much effort to bridge the gap between, you know, the university and the students, making sure that they're well represented, making sure they're well catered for, and making sure that their concerns and needs are met. Yeah, it's been a beautiful experience generally. And beyond that, I think there's so much, you know, Keel has put so much in place to help you, from student services, employability, accommodation, you know, everything that you need is you know, right, just one call away or one knock away or one step away. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you, lovely. Harushi, I'm coming to you, lovely. If there's some international students watching this thinking, I'm going to be a long way from home. Yeah. How did you make Keel feel like your home?
Actually, being far from home is quite challenging, but I stay connected with my family through FaceTime and WhatsApp.
Yeah.
I have joined societies and clubs in the university. Because of that, it's really easy to make new friends from my own community, Sri Lankan friends. There are a lot of Sri Lankan people who live in here, and also the societies give opportunities to join different various kind of events like cultural events, social events. I myself joined recently to University Diversity Festival, and I performed some South Asian dance.
I saw
and
you.
Sri Lankan.
We might have to get a little snapshot of that, lovely. Now you've told me, that might be it.
So it's really nice, and I got the chance to experience different kind of cultures from various countries. So it's really nice, and also coming from Sri Lanka, a very greeny and scenic country, I felt comfortable at Keel because of this natural surrounding. And
Absolutely.
even the small moments like having a coffee in the chapel with friends, it's also make me feel like Keel as a second home.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you. Olawaframi Sweets, I'm coming to you on this one. What advice would you give to international students who are considering moving to the UK for postgraduate study? Just in general, lovely.
In general,
Top tips.
I mean, I would not, like you said, I would not take out the fact that, you know, moving miles away from your family and friends into a country where you don't know, you may or may not know anyone, could feel like a little bit overwhelming. But I would say that it's worth giving a try, right? The world is your oyster. You have to leave and explore and try new things. And speaking about myself, the past 5 months here has been incredible. I've met new people. I've gone to beautiful events. I've attended different things. I've lived life in a way that I'm very certain about, and I'm very confident that it would yield more results in future. And I think that everyone should experience that.
Oh, yeah. I love that. You're making me want to move somewhere now. I'm all about this. Thank you.
Yeah.
What would you say to someone who's still unsure about whether postgraduate study is the right step for them? Harushi, I'm going to come to you on this one, lovely.
Come again. I was
Lovely.
about the things that she's saying.
We all had a moment there, I think. What would you say to somebody who is considering if postgraduate study is the next step for them?
Yeah, actually, finishing postgraduate studies here is like finishing the academic qualifications. Then after that, we can go for a graduate visa to get some professional qualification on that. I'm also planning for getting more professional qualifications while being in the legal career, and later eventually I will start my own chamber specifically in commercial law.
I love that.
Yeah, and I would like to add to that as well, and just say that beyond academic, beyond experiences, I think the postgraduate student is a step closer to connection, networking, and information, all of which are things that should and must be considered at this time and age. If you want to get a new job, you need to network with somebody, or communicate with somebody, and all of these things are things that you begin to learn and develop while you study as a postgraduate student here at Keel. And I think that you should get that. You should make the application.
We have not put those words in Aloha Freeman's mouth today, so just so everybody
Definitely,
knows that.
yes.
And I'm going to ask you both. Harushi, I'll come to you first, lovely. Have you got any plans already in place for after your master's degree?
Actually, my plan was to finish my master's degree here, then as I before said, completing my academic qualifications, then go for some working experience, then going back to my country and start my own chamber. That's what
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for you.
Thank you.
What about you, lovely?
Just like her, I think that more importantly is, focus on, getting my degree and getting it well, and also building more connections. I just hope that life is good, and we'll see where it goes for me.
Yeah, I love that. Like soaking up the moment now,
Soaking up
seeing
the
what
moment,
happens.
yeah.
Thank you. I'm going to go to you first, Harushi. If you could describe postgraduate study at Keel in only 3 words, what would they be?
It's challenging.
Oh, okay. We're going to lead with that one.
Because we have to develop our new skills here, and also PG studies push us to take new challenges, and being here is quite challenging. But the university is so supportive because lecturers, staff, and student community is always there to help us, and it's rewarding because it gives us the chance to grow academically, professionally, and personally. Yeah, it's rewarding.
You've got one more.
One more.
Challenging, rewarding. Have you got one more for us?
Supportive.
Oh, you did it. Thank you for that. What about you, lovely?
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's transformational, and it is just exceptional because the quality of education is great, the people are exceptional, the staffs are exceptional, and you find your way.
Oh, thank
you're
you so
beautiful
much.
too.
I'm feeling all up in the room today. Thank you both so much for being here. Thank you to everyone who's joined us as well. We're coming to the end of our session. Wherever you are in the world today, hopefully you got a little insight into life at Keel. Thank you to Mark for joining us as well. Don't forget you have got your academic sessions and your marketplace, as well as our virtual tour. And we very much hope to see you for postgraduate study at Keel very soon. Thank you.